Hey guys, welcome back to my Colourful Country Life. Today I'm going to be sharing my colouring plans for February with you all today. My kids are back at school, so it's super quiet around here. I am on my millionth coffee for the day. We had this massive storm last night on the way back from summer sports. Well, summer sports was cancelled because we had some lightning strikes a bit too close to home for my liking, and there are trees down everywhere today. The school bus couldn't get through to pick up the kids, so I had to drive the kids in to school this morning, and I grabbed myself another coffee. I'd already had a couple before then, so I'm a little bit hypo today, but I thought this would be the perfect chance to chat about my page choices for February. So I'm going to move all of this out of the way and we can get started. Alright, so first up, let's take a look at Rooms of Wonder by Joanna Basford. This is our current full book colour along on the channel, and there is a playlist for all the pages we have completed so far in this book, and I will tag that down below. So I've picked a few pages this month. Now, I think which one I end up doing is going to depend on time constraints. I love to complete them all, but I think I may have some big pages this month to complete, which I'll touch on in a moment. So the first page I chose probably won't be a surprise for any of you if you've seen my completed pages for January video, and that is the sewing room. I'm really excited to colour this page at the moment. It is quite busy though, and I'm quite aware that the Lost Property Office, this one here, it took me I think nearly 2 weeks just for one side and then another 2 weeks for the other side, and I feel this may take me approximately the same amount of time. I do want to take my time and enjoy the page, so I have picked a couple of pages that aren't quite as time consuming that I know I can get completed if I don't feel like I have enough time for this page. But this page will be coming soon as I am itching to get into it. So and the color choices I have for this page, it's basically to bring the color scheme from here through to this page, and that is why I chose the colors for the mandala here. So it would match up. I'm going through this phase at the moment where I want both of my pages to match in color schemes when they open up together. Even though they are technically single pages, I just want them to look nice and cohesive when the book is opened. So these are the colors I'm going to be bringing through to this page, and I think I've got enough different choices there that this page will be really interesting and fun to colour as well. So like I said, I'm looking forward to it, and if I don't get it done this month, probably will be next month. But the other choices I have, so the first one is this cuckoo clock page here. This is such a sweet little page. It's really cute, so I think this is going to be fun to colour as well. For the background, I'm thinking either clouds or maybe a wood panel effect, like it's up on a wall, or even some like broken bricks in the background perhaps. I have no idea about colour schemes for all the little details yet, but when I do go to choose the colours, I'm going to take the opposite page into account as well to see if I can choose colours that are going to work for both pages. As I said with the first page I showed you, I do want a nice cohesive look when I open the double page. So I am going to try and come up with a colour scheme that will work for both, even if I have to add colours in for one page or the other. Using a base colour scheme is what I have in mind, but I don't know what that colour scheme is going to be yet. I will work that out when the time comes, but this looks like it'd be really cute and really fun to colour. And I do have another option. That is this page here. So there are lots of metals on this page. I do have an idea for the background though. I think we could make this page quite fun as well. Now this page here wasn't that exciting to colour at the time, but I think we can make this one a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting. I will bring some of these metals across to this colour scheme, but we might make it a little bit more colourful, maybe. And of course, I would absolutely love to be able to colour all 3 pages I've chosen this month, but I'm going to be happy with at least one as we are working to complete this book. So there'll definitely be 1 page coloured at the minimum preferably 3, but minimum of 1. So they are my choices out of Rooms of Wonder by Joanna Basford. Now let's take a look at my buddy colours for this month. I have 2, and coincidentally both my buddies are pages with deer. So the first is Animorphia by Kirby Roseanne's, and this is a buddy colour with Melissa from Winter 89 Colours. Melissa has actually finished a page already and it looks sensational. I am actually obsessed with her completed page, and I will link all the channels I mentioned today down in the video description as well, so you can go and check out their channels. Most of you probably know that Animorphia is one of my least favourite Kirby books. Up until now, I had only ever coloured the nameplate page, and that was only last year after having this book for years. It's not a book I do tend to reach for, but last year I did tell myself I either need to start colouring in it or let it go and de-stash it. And obviously I started colouring in it, and I really did want to get some more pages completed in this book. And after seeing Melissa's page and her wonderful results, it's actually made me super excited to get started. It really did motivate me to colour in this book. Now, my double page spread is still in the hot mess, trust the process stage, but I am really having a great time working on this page. It is turning out just how I imagined it, which is awesome. And I'll just give you a quick sneak peek. I'm so excited to keep working on this double page spread and see the end results. It's been so much fun, and I'm really enjoying this book more than I expected, and maybe I might colour some more in it later in the year as well. So that is Animorphia, my first buddy colour with Melissa from Winter 89 Colours, and that is Kirby Roseanne's. My next buddy colour is in Enchanted Creatures by Lolita Aya. I love this book. I've done a couple of pages. I have the Owl page here, which is a colour along up on the channel, and I've also done the Fox page here. This one is not a colour along, but this month I'm going to be doing, this one here, the Deer page, as a buddy colour with Lucy Colours 2024 here on YouTube. Now, with the florals and the birds, I'm thinking maybe a spring palette might work nicely for this page. I'm also thinking I might base the page as well. So the other 2 pages I have coloured in this book were purely with Prismacolor pencils. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the same with this page or if I'm going to base it, but I am leaning towards basing. Don't know what with yet. So perhaps Inktan's, maybe Albrecht Dürer's, possibly even Tombow water-based markers. They are single-sided, but I won't be using alcohol markers. I'll decide that if I am going to base it, I will decide what with when I settle on a colour palette, because then I can see which set will suit the plan in my head best. And I do have a couple of plans in my head, a couple of different directions this page can take. So I don't know which way I'm going to go yet. Yeah, so I'll work that out depending on my mood when I come to colour this page. But it is going to be nice to fill this book up even more and get a 3rd page completed. It is such a pretty book, and I haven't picked it up in a while. There's so many things I love about buddy colours, but one thing in particular is that I get to work in books or on pages that I wouldn't tend to automatically reach for, and therefore more of my books get love. I find I do tend to reach for the same books often, so this is a fun way to change it up. Plus, I am working at filling up my books this year, so I do check my book tracker when I'm deciding on books to colour for the month, and that way I can make sure I pick up some that may have been a little bit neglected as well. Now on to our first project book for 2025, which is Meine Reise durch Afrika by Rita Berman, and I have picked a couple of pages for this month, and the first one is this adorable hippo page here. I think this page is just the cutest, and I have a color palette in mind for this already. I can picture it in my head completed, except for the background. Actually, it looks like a ship's porthole here, so in my mind the background is the interior wall of the ship. Either way, I think I'd probably use soft pastels or maybe even distress inks for the background, or maybe even some gel crayons. I'm thinking some sort of soft, delicate colours for this page. I do have something in mind. And I think this would be really quick and cute colouring as well. Now, I have also picked out the zebra page here. This is such a fun page. I picture it really super bright, super colorful. I think I would bring through the colors from the left side across and then add some more complementary colors in there as well, just to add a little bit more diversity into it, because this is all sort of oranges, yellows and greens, so we wanted a little bit more color, a little bit more bright and playful and colorful. Oh, and I did pick another page too. So because it is February, the month of love, I have picked out this love heart design here too. I think this is such a sweet little pattern, perfect for Valentine's Day. I'm thinking pinks and reds, or maybe even pinks and teals, or something completely different, like teal and green, something that doesn't have pink in it or red in it whatsoever. And perhaps even an acrylic paint background, or maybe no background at all, so the heart really stands out. Depends. If I go for some soft, gentle colors for the heart, I might do a bold acrylic paint background, or if I do a bold heart, I might leave it with no background at all, so it really pops. And then my 3 choices from Minor Rice Dish Afrika. I think a couple of them seem like really quick colouring, so we might get more than one done this month, but we shall see. Our second project book for 2025 is Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlzon, and I've only picked one page this month, and it is this page here, the troll page. Is it a troll? Troll? Ogre? Either way, I really wanted to colour this page. I did have my eye on it last month as well, but this is the month I'm going to be colouring it definitely for February. It doesn't really fit the Fae theme. Oh, no. I was going to say these guys have got like the big ears. Maybe they could be for Fae, but they kind of look like this might be the parent troll or ogre, and these may be the children. I don't know, because they've got the same hair. They've all got the same tails. So I wonder if that's like parent and children. When I first looked at this page, I was thinking of a fantasy skin tone for this guy and then normal skin tone for these two, but I don't know. I think they all are from the same family, perhaps. So, and also not on the Fae theme and not on the love theme, although she does look like she really loves her mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, whoever this person is. She's reaching up and playing with her hair, or his hair, or he. I am not sure. But yeah, I just really want to colour this page. I'm thinking earthy tones, greens, blues, browns, maybe some oranges in there for a little bit of splash of colour. And this book does have a lot of Fae in it, like the page opposite it, but I just wasn't drawn to those type of pages this month. This is the one I really want to colour. So that is our project book page from Forest Kingdom for February. Now, another book I'm having a lot of fun working in lately is Magical World by Joanna Basford. Now, I have had a request to colour one of these dragon pages. I don't know though, they're not really calling out to me this month. I do actually prefer, if we're talking dragons, where is it? This one here. I do prefer this dragon page. So perhaps we could do this dragon instead. I do have plans for this page too, but maybe another month. I need to cover over that bleed through because it's going to bug me. So I need to get that covered up, but I have a plan in my mind of what I want to do with this page. Yeah, so perhaps this dragon for this month. I don't have a colour scheme in mind, but because I do for this page, I can possibly work something similar for this page, I think. Yeah. So that is Magical Worlds by Joanna Basford. And I do love dragons, but I just prefer the way she's drawn this dragon to the way she drew the other ones. And they kind of look like they're just sort of plopped on the page. So I feel like I have to do a background. And I don't want to. I would much prefer if she made this like a really full, busy double page spread. I would much prefer to colour that than just like a dragon plopped on a page. But this one is sort of encased in this border and has a little background all of its own. So I know I can colour just this and leave the outside blank if I wanted to. Yeah, so I do prefer that dragon. Now, the next book I've chosen is Fairy Tales by Emily Lederhol Oberg. I've actually gone a little crazy with my choices this month, I think. Last month I was pretty conservative and I think I coloured almost everything that I'd picked out in my plans video. This month I've picked out more than I will possibly be able to colour, but it is fun to have choices. So currently I only have one page completed in this book, which is the main reason I pulled it out. And there are so many lovely pages in this book. I did narrow it down to a couple of pages. Now, the first one I chose was this one here, these two little lovebirds. I think it'd be a really good page for Valentine's Day, and it's just super cute. Really cute page, really on theme for the month as well. So that is my first choice there. And I have another choice which is also on theme for February. Where is it? This one here, this little postcard page here. I think that's really cute too. I think I'm drawn more to the other page, the lovebirds, or these could be lovebirds too, I guess, but the actual birds. I think I'm drawn to that page more, but this is really cute as well. So we shall see. Hopefully I will get something done in this book so I have more than one page completed. And I don't know if you have this book. If you guys have this book, you'll know look how cute that is. That's a really cute page too. There was another page. Was it in this book I was looking at? No, it wasn't. I think it's in the next book. It was a really fun double page spread, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it this month. Yeah, there's a few other pages that could fit the love theme. Yeah, such a fun book. I love her style. This is really cute. Be good for like birthday month or something like that. So they're my two choices from Fairy Tales by Emily Lederhol Oberg. Alright, so my next book is Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova, another book where I only have one page completed. This is the book that has the double page spread I was thinking of just before, and I'll show you that in a minute. There are so many perfect pages in here for Valentine's themes, and I have picked out a couple, and of course it is Fairy Miracles, so it fits with February as well. Now, that's one that I've picked out. Where was that double? I absolutely adore this page. Must be back here. So this is the first one that I've picked for this month with the engagement ring here. I think this is a really sweet page. Be nice to get this one coloured and do some nice translucent sparkly fairy wings perhaps. Our gemstone here. Toadstools. I love colouring toadstools. And oh, this is a double page spread I was thinking of, with him proposing here with the ring from the other page. This is really cool. Is it a double page spread? Actually, I think it's two separate pages. It looked like a double page spread when I first opened it up, but this has got a cake here. And you can see the borders. And so maybe it's not a double page spread. It does look like it could be a double page spread though. Yeah. So maybe that could be on the list. Because I don't think I could colour a double page spread in a Clara book this month. That's a lot of work. This is the other page that I had in mind here. We've got these two cuties hugging down here. Little heart-shaped key. I think this is really cute. I haven't really thought of any colour schemes for any of these pages actually. I'm just looking at these big flowers now, and in my head I'm picturing them yellow, but I don't know. And are these like glowworms or something? Or are they butterflies? Look at one up there too. Oh, look at these little heart-shaped things hanging off the branches. Yeah, so that's another choice. There's actually, like I said, so many really cute pages you could pick. Even like things like this page. Look at the way the little mouse is looking up at the girl. Now, tell me that's not the look of love. It's got a little love heart necklace around her neck as well. And look at that. That's so cute. That's a really cute page too. And these two moving into their home with their family. Yeah, so I've got to colour that page 1 month. I really have to colour it. It's one of my favourites in this book. Yeah, so the engagement ring. And then now that I've seen that this double page is actually probably single pages, this page, but then I could colour this page another month and just match the colours up and make it a double page spread. Got lots of little heart objects on here too. Or this page. Too many choices. I love this book. So that is Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova, and it'd be lovely to get another one completed, as I've only completed this one here, which is a colour along up on the channel, and it is purely Albert Durer's, that page. They work beautifully in these books. The next book I've chosen is Sägen by Maria Trolle. I've marked a couple of pages, neither of which are fitting to the theme of love or fae for February. They're just pages that I really want to colour, and like with the last couple of books I've shown you, I have only done one page so far in this book, and this is my absolute favourite Maria Trolle book, so I want to get more pages completed in it. I could happily colour this entire book, but here are the pages I've chosen for February. This is the first one. This fish with a crown, I think it's super cute. It would be relatively quick to colour, and I'm just picturing blues and oranges and greens and just some bright, pretty colours. And the other page I have picked is Little Red Riding Hood. You've seen me pick this page probably 3 or 4 times since I've gotten this book. I think it's probably about time I actually coloured it. And it's obviously one of my favourite pages in this book because I keep picking this page to colour. So hopefully one of these pages will be done this month, and I can have a second one completed now. The one that I have done in this book is it? Yes, it is. It is a colour along up on the channel. Ah, that's it there. That's a colour along up on the channel. But yeah, so Little Red Riding Hood or the fish. I kind of think I'm drawn more to the fish actually this month, but we shall see. So that is Sägen by Maria Trolle. And next I've chosen Small Victories by Joanna Basford. It has been a while since I picked up this book, and I have chosen another heart design for this month. This is a really pretty page for February and Valentine's Day. Such a cute little image, quick and easy one too. After some of the big busy pages I've chosen this month, that was what has mainly drawn me to it. 1, it fits the theme of the month, and 2, it's going to be nice and quick and simple. Sometimes after you do those big busy pages, you just want something quick and simple to follow up with. And I haven't got a colour scheme in mind just yet, but that's okay. There's not that much detail to the page, so that won't be too hard to figure out when the time comes. So hopefully I will get another page completed in Small Victories by Joanna Basford this month. And my next book is A Million Sea Creatures from Lulu Mayo, my favourite Lulu book by far. Did you guys see the sneak peeks I popped up on my community tab for her new book? It looks so good. If you haven't seen it, pop over to my community tab and have a look. It looks really cute, and I'm really looking forward to that one. It is going to be published by the same publisher that did the Kawaii Tarot book, her Kawaii Tarot book. So I think it's going to be single-sided, and it should be the similar paper quality to Kawaii Tarot. So I'm looking forward to that one. But the page I have chosen from this book is this adorable page, these 2 sweet little seahorses. Perfect for February and perfect for the love theme for Valentine's Day. Now, I have mentioned before that I have a colour scheme I'm using throughout this book. And I'll quickly show you some of the pages here that I've completed. So you can see I'm using sort of pinks and blues, reds and oranges, and a bit of greenery as well. There are some of the pages I've completed. So this is the colour scheme I'm going to be working with. These sort of pages here. So I will be bringing that colour scheme through to that page. Where did the page go? It's back here, Karen. You have tagged it. Here it is. So I'll continue that colour scheme for this page as well. I guess you could say this is kind of an unofficial project book for me. I love picking it up and doing another page whenever I get a chance. And because I have a colour scheme already, I don't have to think too much on the pages. It's just sort of mindless colouring for me. Because I have the colour palette in my head already. It's just a matter of colour placements then. So this is going to be a fun one to colour as well. So hopefully I can get another page completed and fill this book up more. It would be lovely to finish a Lulu book one day. So that is A Million Sea Creatures. Now, that is 11 books that I've shown you. I normally complete about 10 pages a month. So not too crazy perhaps. Not as crazy as I was thinking. Perhaps doable, but I do have Dream Voyage from Melpomene Chatsapanagotto and Dark Fairy Tales by Cooper Roseanne's winging its way to me as we speak. They were sent out to me a few weeks back from the publisher as advanced copies, so they should arrive any day now. What day is it today? Is it a mail day? No, it's not. No. That's the fun of living in the country. We don't get mail often, so it might be a few more days before they arrive, but they will be added to my February plans as soon as they do come in. And I'm really excited to see what this month brings colouring wise. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts too. What are you planning to colour this month? Are there any pages or books you'd like to see featured on the channel? And out of the pages I've shown you today, which would you most like to see as a colour along? Yeah, let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you do like my videos and want to see more, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, everybody. Happy colouring and bye for now.